with the Ambessa Vi. Vitality are showing us something new in the sense that counter dive to an even greater degree. Having Victor trying to survive, not enough.
You're not going to be breathing.
Double or nothing.
You gave your life to this man. You're committed at this point.
Yeah.
You know? Exactly. Double down. Gamble. I'll pretend to
drop it. Yeah. Just gonna give up 3 grubs to Rogue. Bit of a nice fake contest from Vitality. I maybe would have liked to see Cassandra TPing.
Oh, flash out from Hylissang.
Where's Hilly
into
going?
Enemy territory. He's going to W back through onto Patrick. It was all a ruse. Carzzy's still level 5, but he's going to step forward with the slipstream. This is a bit crazy because they don't have the damage to finish this kill.
This looks really illegal from
You
Vitality.
over the wall. Now the ulti coming with the Galio. Larson on the way. Execute looking to follow up. Flash out. Lince is now on the chase. Should be able to get at least 1 kill back. The cancel, crucial. GiantX manages to stop that one. Now there's a taunt here, but Larson's just walking.
Okay, maybe Hill is the GOAT. That looked so wrong, but it was like so good. And GiantX canceling the Galio was so clutch.
So what can they actually do in this mid-game? How can they actually accelerate the pace of the game? Right now it is just trading, objective for objective, so second grub spawn for a Drake.
And that's what makes, I think, this Nyla pick so great, is that a lot of the time when you have this...
If you find leads, it might be easier to find that dive on a GiantX. But if you're behind, diving a Victor is how most team fights end in favor of the Victor.
Oh, Hilly.
Exactly what he wants. Q flash forward. Lince is now with the follow-up as well. Patrick going to be in trouble. Hilly using the ultimate ignite now, ticking first kill. And that exchange, the second for Vitality overall. Execute will walk away. But good punish. They knew the window.
Mid-wave contests, and overall the power of the 2 champions levels are just so OP. Yeah.
And then Neela gets really scary. Again, the crit scaling on this champion is ludicrous. 2 items. Gonna feel pretty oppressive. It's Knock Knocko. Now Pathmaker interrupting a bit of the taunt. CC there now is gonna need to ult to get the reset on the Pathmaker. W crucial to try to escape again. And they're just gonna rinse and repeat on this play. Dragon getting taken down in the meantime. Lince is happy with that one. Dash through to the minion. Q backwards. Hylissang on the way in. Instant ulti. Knock Knocko still alive. This is not fair. They'll finally get the kill. Larson's out of mana though. So Hylissang will walk away. A kill traded for the objective on the bottom side of the map. Rogue.
A nice attempt from
100%. Desperate to get this.
Autos on this though.
Victor trying to force the bot climb. It's a tower race. Whoever gets it gets the first feat. Oh, Victor! Bigger fan of feet, baby. He loves them.
They still need a kill for Vitality, or 2 kills for Rogue, and they might be about to get it here.
Trying to get that one. Public execution now trying to dash away the Drakehound's step. The Drakehound's retreat. Okay, 1 more kill.
Or 2 more kills.
Or 2 more kills if you're a Rogue fan. I lied. I shouldn't have given away the who's the most excited for feet award yet. Carzzy. Apotheosis pull back. Malrang in trouble. He might just die here, but Larson, good chain CC, locking him up. Carzzy able to flash back to safety, trying to get a bit more space. They have another charge of Slipstream. The shield coming in. The shield bow does some work, but not nearly enough. Rogue might get the second kill here. They just need to kill Hylissang.
Can't get it.
Wow. Malrang is able to set up the Larson ulti, and he has this whole team behind him, kind of baiting Carzzy and really angling for some control over the Atakan here. Oh, Malrang.
GiantX. Alright, good lockdown. GiantX flashes out. Linces.
I like that. Just take the flash, be happy, don't go deeper. Good patience by Malrang.
Which could have been bad.
Yeah, because I think if you ulti in there, if Rel is closed and Wukong CC chains as well, can easily have a hard time seeing how Linkus can get into the pit without suicide stealing, but if he does that, then it's free Atakan, so hope he doesn't do that.
And free feats of strength.
True.
Arguably more valuable. Okay, Dragon goes down. 3rd for Rogue.
Oh,
Execute.
This looks deep.
Going down. Good initial route. Follow-up now coming from Larson. It's actually such a clean combo. Carzzy's even going to play the game for a quick second, but Carzzy out with the slipstream and now the turn and burn. Rogue, if they overplayed their hand, the 3rd kill hasn't come through. Malrang gets to get it. Carzzy trying to hold on. Can they find the 3rd kill in the meantime? What's happening on the other side of the screen? He needs to dodge the Q. Carzzy gets it. Feeding some strength for Vitality. Closely contested. They find another in the back of the play. It's soul point for Rogue, but at a damn high cost.
I think the game has just blown open from Rogue. That's going to be Execute dead.
Flash in, execute down. GiantX ready to go in. Gravity field for a bit extra slow. Hylissang on the chase. Hextech Ray.
Atakan is gonna die as well. This is...
Knock Knocko's killing Patrick. There's no way he gets out of this one.
Alright, let's see it.
Thumbs up. He's just gonna Q stack.
Dun, 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 dun.
He has flat. Is he willing to just eat a million tower shots for this?
Is League of Legends a horror movie?
For who, though, is the question.
Well, we'll see.
W. Forward. Into the tower. Arguably questionable, but another W out to safety. Knock Knocko. A little overconfident after that last sequence of play, but Hilly comes in just in time. I was going to say with a locket. He did not have a locket. I don't know what he did.
He gave him move speed
He
with
gave
the
him
E.
movement speed with the E. Thank you. But Otacon, any team that makes it to 5 wins for the rest of our season will qualify for playoffs, which doesn't affect either of these two teams immediately.
But this win is huge for Vitality.
But this win is huge for every other team and certainly huge for Vitality. Our top 4 preying on Rogue's downfall right now.
If Vitality would have lost this game to Rogue, of course the game's not over yet, but then suddenly both
Vitality, even just the difference between day 1, day 2, and day 3 in terms of how well Hilly has been playing is highly noticeable.
Vitality start the Nash here. I think this Otacon buff is going to expire soon. Kind of want to see Rogue try to wait it out and then look for an engage. You can see Carzzy really wants to fight while the Otacon buff is up. But I could see this being maybe a throw for Vitality here. They're getting chunked.
This is a good time for Patrick to be going for poke. That said, it does not really do much damage.
Good ult from Patrick.
Nako going over the wall, trying to isolate them out. The call is now to finish the objective, and they're going to be able to grab it. Larson going into the midst of the pit. GiantX still alive on the backside, free to rain down a little bit of extra damage. Hextech Ray hitting, Hylissang standing. With the fight starting to fall apart, Nako might have to make the difference alongside GiantX. That ulti's getting big from the Victor. Patrick caught out GiantX. The flash in, the siphon power. Taking the hope right out of Patrick's body. Larson cut down as well. Nowhere for this Scally to go. It's going to take a bit of a time, but a damn good fight for Vitality. A quadra for the Victor.
Oh my god, it's Victor almost covering the whole this time.
Yeah, I know. Where's the
he
phase?
Hasn't been buying anywhere,
where's the phase rush?
I want to see a Heartsteel Vi or something.
No, don't. Please.
That's the weird item that junglers are still buying, no?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm empowered here, but GiantX, of course, still has the Baron buff. It's a slow push. It is a little bit awkward, and they're getting cross-mapped.
Yeah, this is a really nice cross-map by Rogue, actually. Just being able to trade tier 2s when enemy has Nash feels really good. It's one of the big weaknesses of Nilah is, to be honest,
limit some of Vitality's options.
Looks like Rogue is willing to drop this tier 2 on top and just want to try to sneak this mid wave a little bit. But Larson also wants to sneak the bot wave. So they're just kind of willing to drop where they need to drop and just trying to sneak waves wherever they can. And Adam is not respecting anymore.
Pushback. Combo's good there. Nako taking a little bit more time. Not going to go all out. Just trying to harass. In the end, it's the Carzzy healing at this point in the game is pretty disgusting.
Execute trying to pull the wave here, but he's kind of no man's land.
He's going to chase him down. There's no follow-up to get the Celestial opposition at least. Nako now going in on Adam, but that's going to take a while to find that kill.
Decent damage from K'Sante there, actually. And he's just menacingly standing there.
Nothing to spare. Also procking. Okay. Baron up.
It's really hard when you have this bruiser into K'Sante and he also loses on side. But maybe we can
try to get a little psycho here. Patrick
K'Sante.
Damage, a few more autos. Max health is starting to do some work. He hasn't even gone all out yet, and they've been able to find a good amount of damage. In the meantime, there's no real objective for Vitality to take. Good pick from Rogue.
But it's 20 seconds for Soul for Rogue. K'Sante's dead for nearly 60 seconds.
They don't have a best ult, but they do a Vi ult, and they have Galio ult.
Execute my fish check here.
Patrick! Patrick, that's not where you want to get caught. The flashback! Deleted! Vitality, incredible patience to find the pick. Patrick thought he was safe. It's absolutely not the case. Larson forced to flash away. Vitality can just now go grab the Drake, grab the Soul if they so choose.
It's not Soul for Vitality though.
Pull back. Adam getting shredded. There's nowhere to go. The Victor chasing him down. Linson on the chase as well. Execute doing everything he can. The ult comes out, but there's nowhere for him to go. Patrick caught, and we've seen this one before. Vitality find that first kill. They'll get the Drake. They'll have setup on the Baron as well if they want it.
And if I'm Rogue, that feels so bad. You're finally able to kill this K'Sante, who's been in your face the whole game, and you throw it all away and just get caught.
I mean, it's tough. You know, you never know what bush Hilly's going to be in.
Just assume every bush.
When it's Hilly
right in front of you.
And that's, yeah. In a game like this, all it takes is, when you're at a deficit, a single mistake, right?
Oh, Linces with the crazy flank here.
Another flank. Patrick again caught. Ulti this time for Patrick is good. An extra magic damage shield is not going to help against the Wukong. Linces on a killing spree, constantly finding these picks. And he can just keep going because he has the entire team with him. Adam making it over the wall. Lince is still chasing. Ulti from the Victor finishing and getting even bigger. Now Nako's in the midst of the fight, taking his time with Execute. Execute, good initial disengage, trying to get away from Carzzy, but Carzzy still untouched, as is GiantX. Nowhere for them to go. Larson, Execute, Malrang, just not enough here. Goes Golden, has his fist in the air, but he's going to drop just as fast. Double kill for Carzzy. Malrang caught out as well. Vitality can just end it here. They look to push down mid and close this game.
Wow. And it's just beautiful from Vitality. They just find pick after pick after pick, and they're able to just convert it into I mean, they're so tanky, they can just dive the towers without caring. And it's 10 seconds on Patrick. He does have good wave clear, but I don't think he can stop it. It looks like Vitality is going to be able to take down the Nexus.
Definitely tough. 2 picks. Multiple picks back-to-back. Lentz is kicking off both. Good angle. Patrick is able to grab a kill back, but it does not matter. Vitality are not here to mess around. Or are they? No, they're here to end the game.
Wow.
Vitality moving up to 3-3. Rogue down to 1.
Well,
Will he build crit? That is the question. Essence Reaver Universal, but will it be a tier?
yeah, I hope he doesn't go the Esther Mana Immune full mana build.
No,
I think this Drake Start from Razor could be a bit greedy here. 1-1-3 might be able to spot
Walks
it.
in. Level advantage. Starts
Lucas
auto
first
attacking.
move.
Razor trying to sidestep Q
Whoa.
over the wall. All in on the bottom lane. Flash over from 1-1-3. Razor trading flashes here. First blood for 1-1-3, and now Upset's going to be the one in trouble. Paris is taking, but they desperately need to finish that kill. Hail of arrows. The spear doesn't connect. Upset should just die here. Mickey doesn't have anywhere to go. He reminds us the footwork is good, but he is going to get taken down. Q through from Paris to get the assist as well. Fnatic, 3 deaths in the blink of an eye.
And this was the early game. I want to see if
But how do you decide when it's a cross map? What's the timestamp that we're looking at here?
you can't die and then respawn.
And then call it the same trade. All right.
Oh.
Relevant, good damage out. Oscar in trouble. Trying to get out. Really no way to escape, and that's the power of this combo. 1-1-3 in Irrelevant. Well played by the side of BDS. First death of the game for Oscar yesterday. He was focused.
Joy to watch.
And I think shout out to BDS coaching staff and the players who enabled him to do this, right? A lot of the Sejuani gameplay, who's supposedly like the safe standard, right? There were still some hiccups. So to double down on your player and to say, hey, we'll give you something even more risky and more volatile is a bold call that's paying off for BDS. Is now Fnatic trying to force the dive. Ice locked up, really nowhere to go. Smolder ulting in for a bit of an assist. Blocked initially by the Braum. Should find the quick kill. Paris now going to be in trouble as well. TP there. Razor going to fall. That slow lasts for a year. Well played by BDS to get the 1-for-1, 5-1 the kill score and a 2K gold lead.
And it was well.
I argued last year I think he was the best. In terms
Yeah.
of Qs hit, we had a lot of lethality viruses, not going to name any names, who missed those Qs in the clutch moment. I think if you look at just hit percentage, Ice is certainly top in the charts.
Oh, with
Give it
Phase
the
Rush
same
move
case
speed.
this year. Phase Rush, a good shout. Oscar Renan going to fall again. No, the extra bit of shield. 1-1-3 now trying to save. Nice initial sidestep. 1-1-3 in trouble, but manages to get out of tower range in time. Yet another dive, the exact same spot. This time Nightmare for 1v1. Side laners are going to be miserable this game as well.
It's going to be another grub contester. Relevant's on the flank, but he might be the one getting flanked.
You win from Razork. Relevant really not concerned.
Wow, he's just clicking forward.
Dominus there. Paros on the way. Ulti from the Smolder. No hope really from Humanoid to extend this, but can just stack up at the very least. In the meantime, fight kicking off. BDS just lost Ice. Upset finding 2 kills. We might need to see that one again.
What happened?
I don't know. That was for sure.
He's going to be a real menace in this game. Just the ulti in and of itself is starting to do so much damage.
Frustrating to deal with. 115 stacks for Humanoid, about to tick over to the next threshold at 125.
That's taking the plant.
Razor going in, just walks in and smites it.
Whoa. Now
the ulti onto 1-1-3. They're desperate to find that shutdown. Mickey trying to follow up. Good interrupt from Paris, so buying a lot of space. Razor the flash in. They're trying to lock him up. One more stack of the coast blows, and they get him. Don't have vision in the bush, but they don't need it. In the meantime, Mickey cut down as well. Fnatic hungry for shutdowns, but cost them a couple lives in the process. They do get the smite steal, but now BDS are on the chase.
And Razor gets super overeager there. It's a beautiful steal from him, but after that, he flash ults into the whole enemy team, and Paris is the thing. But I think Rumble was...
Yeah, not quite in position. Instead, covered the retreat. But certainly the Callista and the Smolder were not able to follow up. Ooh, that Winter's Bite hitting is big, but BDS don't want to overchase.
Paris is a very good Braum. In the BDS, or in the EMM Masters semifinals, he played Braum all 3 games, and he stumped us.
That is...
He hit every Q. Well, now he missed.
Nice stun. Caster Curse. That's your new power. Don't abuse it.
Oh, yeah, no, yes, Callista ult. I forgot about it.
But good on BDS. Again, small incremental advantages continuing to choke Fnatic out on the map. Or looking to.
Looks like they're going to get the first tower, though, for the Feats of Strength. And, ooh, 1-1-3.
Flash in. They really want to get this kill. 1-1-3 now running. We'll probably be able to take out Mickey, but maybe they can get a kill back. Paris just denying all this damage. Braum so damn obnoxious. Seeker's Arm Guard doing so much work. Cleanse from Upset. A lot of spears stacking. Upset on a rampage. He wanted the Q through for the extra spears, but the timing didn't quite line up. 1-for-1, though. And in the meantime, BDS still able to grab that bot lane tier 1, so not a bad try.
They can transition that into Top Dive and Herald, maybe. Fnatic is really slow on this bot play. It's a good,
Ulti top.
good rumble ult to deny the cross map top.
He might still.
With both going for the Herald and going for this play on Oscar. But maybe they get.
I mean,
Oscar
1-1-3.
I don't.
Everything.
I don't like it that much. It delays them a bit too much in the Herald take. You can see it resets, and it kind of.
All right, Yump meta. I'll wait for it. Look, I think at the end of the day that was a 2-for-2 trade, and it's important for people to understand that BDS. You think it's an even trade?
They do not want to drop this Atakan, and they're willing to just fully drop resources for it.
235 on Humanoid and the ulti. If BDS don't overcommit here, they get damage for free. But if they do overcommit and they lose the fight, it would be disastrous.
And we need to see some good poke landing here from Nidalee, Jason, Varus. Although this Rift Herald is doing work, to be honest.
I think for BDS, you got what you wanted. You see the reset now coming in from Humanoid.
Upset with a good cheese here.
Upset walking in onto Irrelevant. Irrelevant going to be forced back. Mickey trying to force the engage in the meantime as well. Rumble all down across the entire team in the midst of the Otacon pit. That's the shutdown. With only 4 members in the fight, Humanoid now TPing in 2. The Herald looking at another charge mid lane, but it might not matter. BDS only losing 1.
Really creative play by Upset there with the cheese. It's going to be a flip for the Otacon.
3K getting lower, 1-1-3 looking for redemption, but no! Once again, Razork's able to find it. This time when he charges in, there's a dragon to back him up. Shut down on a 1-1-3, a big bag of gold, an Upset going legendary.
At first I thought they got Elder there because I see the Smolder execute. And it's just a really good combination of the Rend plus the Vice Smite that doesn't allow...
Certainly is. And you know what, I was wrong. BDS had a lead, but it was in the end 2 Drakes to 2. Forgot about the one in the mid lane.
I can't believe you did that.
If you weren't here for Saturday, he made a cringy Drake joke, and I'm just trying to support him by also...
Well, now it's 3 Drakes.
now it's 3 Drakes.
And Irrelevant's angry.
Irrelevant, very frustrated, but this is not going to go well for him running. Paras trying to give his life, trying to body block as much as he can, but Ice is
Still
so weak.
Otacon.
Upset is just...
Upset's aggressive.
You wanted to see him gliding. Does tank that spear, though, the slow. Making it a bit easier to land. And now Fnatic with a 1K gold lead. Again, the poke is kind of what BDS want here, but there's just so many unknowns.
They are getting a little bit of poke, but I don't think it's enough.
You guys have to be careful about walking too far forward into this choke.
Oh?
Oscar Riddenall could be big. Upset chasing them away. Again, the Drake is the name of the game here. 1-1-3 miles away. There should be an easy pickup. Ice, noble attempt on the steal. Fnatic now instantly retreating, seeing Mickey's health bars too low, knowing they don't have the Callisto ult. There's no reason for them to stick around. BDS have to be careful about over-committing into that brush.
You can see it's so hard for BDS. Even when the poke lands, they still have to take so much time to enter that it just feels really bad. Ars and Jace are very far. They might even look to just finish this with the Rend plus Smite combo.
1-1-3, can you steal this? It's not perfect, it should be. Callisto should be enough to just steal this, and it is. 1-1-3, tries to make the heroic play, goes golden, don't know about that call. Easy kill pickup for Upset.
This game feels so bad as a BDS fan. They did everything right in the early game, but their comp is so difficult to pull off, and they make one mistake, and then the game just looks...
And this is the thing about this composition, right? You can't be the one to make mistakes. As Irrelevant's now caught out. Upset just chasing him down. Nobody's going to be able to stop this Callisto. Mickey following up as well. Upset immediate flash over the wall. Nuke running. Paris likely next to fall. Upset won't overcommit here. Bit of poke goes his way, but Baron for the side of Fnatic, and they're just going to keep pushing in top.
Fnatic are looking so clean. They're just punishing every single misstep from BDS and just everywhere on the map. And Upset mechanically this game, I'm a fan.
I gotta say, he's been flashing in
a
lot. It's a new era for Upset. 10-1-1 on the Callisto. Fnatic 4-1 again. Winning here against BDS will lock Fnatic into playoffs with 3 games left for them in this season as Razork. It's a bit aggressive here on Nuke. Isn't going to really be punished too much. Might slow down the push a bit. Yeah, but overall, clean game from Fnatic in terms of coming back. Obviously early on.
Yes.
Still struggling with the names there. Ooh, Ice. That'll be fine for now, but losing the Veil there, the Spell Shield, always makes me a little bit nervous.
Yeah, and now what you can see is both the carries of Fnatic, both Humanoid and Upset, are so tanky. Oh, wait, what?
Humanoid caught out. Look for a little bit more stacks. 3-4, locked up, quick pick.
How did he get there?
30 seconds left on the Baron, they're going to take everything away. Humanoid's a very crucial...
He's their most important member alongside Callisto.
I mean, the thing is, if they had just not lost the Smite fight on one of those earlier...
He's just not scared of anything, and he's generating so much pressure. Razork as well has a... Oh,
Exo there too. I'm not sure if he saw... You could see probably Scorch on cooldown, and then he would know. Dragon aggro is, of course, going to show.
They're able to get control of River here a little bit. Irrelevant's playing well here, trying to generate some pressure on the side.
Pressure. Again, Forest Poke not connecting. It's the big thing. Is Upset can eat a Shock Blast as long as he can get in range to auto attack, and he will heal that up quickly. But this is pretty much exactly what BDS want. Good pick to start things off. Do they have any other angle? Poke on a Humanoid doesn't finish the job.
TP.
They force out the ulti. And as you said, no TP. He might just try to heal off the wave and come back to the fight. Mickey X looking for the flank. Fnatic, 4 members, but they're getting chunked away. BDS shouldn't be allowed to take this, but the poke, the patience paying off as Fnatic get lower and lower. Parrot trying to get a little bit more. Razork wants one more. Can he get another steal? No, not this time. The Jace there to seal the deal. Razork taken out. A fight may be in favor of Fnatic. While the objective is down, it's still so hard for BDS to chase, and they know it. They'll throw a few more spears, a few more shock blasts, but they'll just walk away happy to have the dragon.
Finding these sort of team fights is so difficult, and BDS is making it happen.
They are, and this is a team that was not on the same page in so many of their previous losses. But now have to be careful about getting caught out. Mickey aggressive, and Fnatic still incredibly powerful, but Mickey might just get cut down here, trying to live a little bit longer. Will he burn down in the meantime in the cliffs? It looks like he will be able to survive.
Wow.
Really bailed out by Upset there. And again, you talked about pushing the limits, but no one was really in a position to follow up.
I feel so bad for BDS. If they get that pick, I think they can easily start the Nash, as Fnatic lose their main source of engage with the Rel. But now it goes back to a stalemate where BDS have the control of the Nash, and they will try to look to poke down Fnatic when they try to enter. But Fnatic has good wards, so
BDS have to be careful. Oscar does have ulti, can just throw it in the pit, but again, patience is the name of the game. Paras, though, the one eating so much damage.
their Nash is very slow.
Ooh, heal from Italy, though, does keep him topped up relatively well. Mickey trying to spot the
Irrelevant.
flank. Locking up Irrelevant on the side, Dragon spawning as well. Mickey taking a big chunk. Does have the luxury of Upset's ult in a short time, not off cooldown quite yet. BDS slow, steady, controlled. Oscar still has ulti.
I'm worried about this Nash.
Razork can still get into the pit. Almost all the smites have gone in Razork's favor. Can he find one more? 4K, they have to finish it now. Razork taking his time, queuing into the pit this time. 1-1-3 gets it. BDS getting the Baron.
But
health bars are blinking. They will concede Soul to the side of Fnatic. But at least they get the Baron.
And now you're getting Ocean Soul into a full poke team comp. This is, I think I'm really happy if I'm Fnatic. I think BDS needs to end with this Nash or get 2 inhibs to really make this worth it, because this Ocean Soul has so much value against Fnatic, and Humanoid just got Infinity Edge.
Yeah, that
he's buffed.
Well, now we see buff smolder.
No way.
Oh, Mickey. All right, Lock again.
Okay, they're gonna get the
Irrelevant
tier 2.
chasing. They will get the tier 2.
But I don't think they'll be able to play for inhib unless
they don't have any other waves.
They need another great poke like that to land on a member.
30 seconds. They have to be so careful about overcommitting here, though. The second the Baron falls away, Fnatic hard forward.
Ice just flash ulted.
Ulti on the Humanoid. The damage not quite enough. Healing still coming in. Ice going to be caught out. He tried to make the hero play, and he gets shut down. Desperation. It was patience for so much of the game. But Ice, too eager, too keen. The team not ready, and now Upset just gets to rip through the entirety of BDS.
Oh, and it feels so bad for Ice. You can see he's trying to make the hero play. He's trying to make it work, but it's just not enough damage to team fight. And you can see BDS has been struggling for 30 minutes trying to get any sort of advantage, while all Fnatic needs is one good engage, and it's instantly game over.
Credit to BDS for lasting this long. Credit to them for playing such a hard composition, but in the end, Fnatic find the consistency, punish the mistakes, the over-eagerness of BDS. Get their 5th win and lock playoffs.
Wow.
In the LEC Winter Split.
What a great game from Upset.
Fine, so I like what GiantX have. Play at range, just look for the poke and force G2 back. And G2 have not been the cleanest when it comes towards objective setup and team fights. Favor holding the flash, now getting the heal. He's in a great little spot.
Jackie's running Grasp as well in the mid lane. We see bot lane, Jun going in onto Hans Summer. Hans down to about half HP. They'll trade back onto Noah, and Skumon's coming in from the side. Hans Summer having to cleanse away, but Jun's burnt his flash now, and the flash route coming out from Lebrob. Jun goes back in. Ignite is ticking on Hans. Jun might even be able to get the first blood. He secures it. He's going to pay for it with his life as Lebrob and Skumon decided to focus down Noah first. Jun will die to the tower. I think Skumon that gets the kill.
Yeah, the first kill is going to both supports, but keep them in check.
Greedy a little bit as well from Noah, flashing forward for that auto attack on Hans. If he got the kill, obviously it becomes a bit much more beneficial trade, as Caps is losing massively to Jackie, who still has the flash, but here is Lebrob to save his mid, and now Jun is in for a world of hurt as well. Caps dies to the spear. here. A 2-for-1 exchange, a double over to Skewmon.
This Zyra is going to be
And
massive.
it's flash for flash burn in the top lane.
And jugglers are legging it topside. Skewmon going to find closer
Skewmon has
here.
6 here as well.
Yeah.
Close is going to take a chip. Faded Ash is sitting on Skewmon already. Jackie's getting chased out by Caps, but we've seen Jackie's on the beneficial side of these trades in the past. Caps still trading forward. Mom called. Jackie's needs a little bit of assistance, while in the bot lane, LeBrob is being engaged on by Jun. The Zenith Blade went forward. Noah trying to put the damage down with the piercing arrow as well. Caps going to pick up some honey fruit towards the top side. Noah now slowed up. LeBrob looking for a little bit more. Jun still doesn't have the flash. The hook's going to land, and Caps is here to join the party. Noah falls. Hans Summer secures it.
The fact that Caps got to wander the entire way down bot side and catch them out is a little... Atacon only 20%. Like, objectives have not been the best for G2, both in the setup for themselves, the ability to get, like, LeBrob into position.
Couple of games, they're looking at, you know, an 8-1 scoreline by the end of it.
Yeah, and I mean, it starts a big win if they could take it against G2, but G2 trying to get them underneath the tower here. Ult is available for Skewmon. They don't really know where closer is, so they're going to back away for a moment, but maybe on this next wave?
LeBrob hooks a minion. We'll say it was to delay the wave, guys.
Yeah. It was a warning shot.
goes down. Zenith Blade wide as well. The Solar Flare misses. Noah underneath the tower, basically in a bouncy castle. Close is trying to come in from the side as well. LeBrob flashes away from the piercing arrow. Jun solo. Hans Summer finally able to join the party, and he'll happily accept a couple of kills. Gets one of them. The other goes to Skewmon. The flash away from Jun should be able to get to safety with this blast cone.
Two are the ones that are coming out in favor of turret plates, and now turrets as well once they get this.
Feels like they'll play for this top tier 1 and then reset, look down towards that dragon with the grubs as well. This is going to fall incredibly quickly. Great hook by LeBrob out of the Zenith Blade. Oh, that's a Nautilus highlight clip right there. LeBrob lands it perfectly, but Jackie's is on the chase now. LeBrob is going to get shut down. Good knock-up as well, as Jackie's is being forced to chase a little bit further. Grasping Roots coming out. Skewmon and Hans Summer will escape. The tower can push in and take this turret. Closer on his way across. LeBrob and Skewmon once again teaming up to try and get vision around this Drake. I don't think GiantX really want to fight this. They're still looking to scale. Jackie's 100 stacks away from that 225 mark on the Smolder.
G2, fantastic spot. Get the first tower. You can still have your Corki go up, clear out that top side, and once you get Dragon, reset, look for the tier 1 tower and top side as well. And it just feels like GiantX, again, because you're a poke comp, you can't really step foot in here. Like, who's really going to tank it? Jun has already shown how squishy he is. And now Cap's going to go up 1v1 against Jackie's, and I don't think he wins this anymore.
Yeah, the Phosphorus Bomb doing so much work. Caps as well with that Gatling gun, reducing the armor of Madrix. This Jackie's with some fancy feet to dodge to the side, but that tower is pretty much done for. A light sneeze will blow it over.
I think that wrong here on G2, because we don't expect any slouches, but LeBrob is showing that he is a very good sport and needs that the fans to kind of appreciate it at times.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those, we talked about the start of the split for G2 and how GiantX have been playing, and we said, well, you can't really judge for players. Sometimes you just have a few bad games. Sometimes your meta read is bad. Sometimes you're not feeling the champs the way you usually would feel the champs, and things can
point of something with a plumb line. I was like, I don't really understand how that works in this scenario, but I'm following you down this weird rabbit hole.
Measure.
Yeah.
You know, good barometer. LeBrob caught out a little bit, perhaps not the best measure of how he's been playing this game. The Solar Flare down, he does flash away, but he's hit by Mom. Strangled Thorns into the bullet time, almost kills off Noah, who does still have the flash. All out from Broken Blade. The blast cone back, Broken Blade looking for Noah, and gets onto him. Noah unable to escape the clutches of BB, but now BB's in the middle of 3. Hans Summer flashes the wall, and Nidalee goes extinct. G2 find 2 and will back away.
I'm sorry, is Cassante just allowed to 1v4 now? Is that the way this game has gone? Because
we don't comment on Cassante, man.
Is it? Oh,
there is no problem in the top
Unending
lane.
Despair. Is it Unending Despair?
Yeah, it's Unending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Iceborne got Unending Despair. Such a broken combination.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's
really
the problem
bad,
there. Because
really
he just sat in the middle of them, and then eventually Hans Summer was like, ah, yeah, you did the dirty work. I'll come in and take a pop shot here and get the kill. Like, that was insane.
Yeah, yes it was. And BB is ahead, but he's not that far.
There's no way he should have been able to do that.
I agree. We'll say that Smolder wasn't stacked up because Noah has no flash. Depth Charge going to chase him in. Pathfinder away by Broken Blade. Still gets a knock up onto Jun. Stranglethorns though, down onto 2 members. Lot knocked up by it. Already Jun is down. And G2 are already knocking on these tier 2s. 19.5 minutes in, they have an 8,500 gold lead. And yeah, it's pretty happy with the fact I've gone 4-1 in the first 5 games. I'd be pretty happy with the fact I'm likely to get to 6 wins considering the rest of the opposition I have. All out coming out onto Jun, and it feels like targeting at the moment from G2. Jun just doesn't get an opportunity to move. He is the primary and pretty much only engaged for GiantX, so as soon as he's gone, it becomes a lot more difficult for GX to play the game.
Yeah, now they just get to take up the top side, and it's not only the fact that he
Please, Hansama, please just face check the bush.
He's just doing it himself. They're like, there has to be more. BB would never step up like this, but no, he's just, yeah, this is chill.
Very willing just to tank all of this damage for now. Has those upgraded plated steel caps as well. Chain laced somethings as we see the Artican about to fall here for G2. Mom called by Jackie's topside Stranglethorn's going down. Closer's already dead. The smite now secures voracious Artican. And G2, we talked about that 20% Artican percentage before this game. It's risen a little bit, but
yeah, this is a toughie.
I mean, it's also how do you defend against guys that have a second life?
Yeah.
You know? We're gamers. We're used to having no life. These guys have 2 of them. I don't understand.
What do you mean? My Stardew Valley is my second life.
It was like an MMO sim that was called Second Life for a while, where people would like go to offices and such. I never really got into it. Pretty happy about it. My life is League of Legends. As double inhibitor is going to fall here for G2. 14 kills to 4, 23 minutes in. LeBron looks for the hook. Noah has to flash away. Solo player going wide as well. Noah's going to land the Chain of Corruption on towards Cassante. He'll withdraw. The false life buying him a trip back to the fountain. Lickety split. G2 will back away. They've got in 2 inhibs. It was greedy to go for more, but I feel really... as well. Might dissuade Caps from going any further, but Closer's already at 3rd HP. Lot almost down at half, and that's the tower gone.
Sometimes the scenic route's worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get to have a much
all
nicer
the time
experience.
in League of Legends, the scenic route is worth it. Take your time, get yourself a bus pass, go the long way around. Baron up as well for G2.
Billy Andrews and the damage there. You don't really need a huge amount of people. And GiantX going to try and get in here, but I think if one person dies, the game just ends. So I don't even think it's worth Closer trying to steal, but you also lose if they take the Baron, so...
Yeah, the game ends if they take the Baron, and the game ends if you try and steal it. You might as well get the 1,500 gold.
True.
You know?
They G2 were like, no, not a hope. No, we're not letting this happen at all.
It's not just the coaches that
I'm sorry.
now for G2, and GiantX probably thinking more about the donor they'll get at the end of the day than the conclusion of this game, because if they find a way back in this game, it is truly miraculous. It is something out of legend rather than something we expect to see. Lot is trying to push through top, hill TP back. Mom comes down, still 2 supers there on the wave. G2 will take the first Nexus tower. Remember, they do respawn if GiantX can delay for 3 minutes.
I did forget they had 6 Void Grubs as well. This is doomed.
Lot's almost dead. Redemption comes down. The second Nexus tower is short to follow. Lot goes back in. Caps hits a missile, and Lot is sent 6 feet under. The bullet time comes out. And G2, in convincing fashion, will take their 3rd win of the split and deny GiantX playoffs for at least 1 more game.
Perfectly, which is why, again, like Maokai being banned away is so good for a lot of these poke comps, because it is that non-committal long-range engage. So I think it's a good call stuff, which is fine.
Less than simple, though. Like, you have Sejuani and Braun passive early on. Stend, Flacken, and Shale walking through together. Right, coming in from the side, Callista's down towards the bottom side. Targus has done the loop all the way around. Shale just looking to take this red as soon as possible, but Callista's putting some damage into his back. Stend hits the Winter's Bite onto Yike. Vladdy's trying to join the party here. Look at how low Sheo is, though, in the middle of it all. He lands the smite. Arctica sold out, but Vladdy is just waiting, and he'll happily take the kill. It's disaster! Oh my god! Vladdy did nothing, and he gets a double. All he did was walk across. This wave in time. Ezreal doesn't have the strongest push in the world. Does have cleanse here. No flash for Kalist. He got a plate. Is it enough? Because Stend has flash, and so does Flacken, and I don't think, really, Kalist has anywhere to go. Can look to try and escape, tries to outplay in the 2v1, but his days were numbered, and Flackett was writing the checks. Gets his first. Yike is here.
They haven't really got this down, though.
Yeah, Flackett's already back out on the map. Kalist was trying to get the wave out, still frozen. Glacial Prison going down, and Yike is in for a world of hurt. Crescent Guard goes out, he dashes to Stend. Yike still ticking and will fall to Sheo. Now Carmine Core don't have a jungler, and Heretics have evened out the scoreline 2-2 so far. Vladdy is coming in from the side, has that Arcane Storm. They're looking to try and catch Sheo out. The Zenith Blade flashed away from, cleanse away from Fnatic as well. Arcane Storm doing work as Stend has to flash. The stun onto Targamas. True Shot Barrage coming out. Another Ray, another dash, another dollar perhaps, and there's the kill. Vladdy secures it, his third of the game, securing the feat of war for his team.
They just needed that. Big problem is this in the top side. Kana, with Demolish, is really starting to snowball this lead and get into a position where he can be a massive threat on side lanes. And you will have to deal as Heretics, but bot lane is the first port of action.
Kalist jumps away. Glacial Prison just short of clipping Targa. Solar Flare goes down, does land the stun on Stend, who's put the Unbreakable down. Zenith Blade out as well into the Glacial Fissure. Targa is stunned up, severing Bolt. Enough for Flackett to pick up the kill.
Yeah, again, it's just kind of Kalist and Targamas.
For Carmine Corp, maybe they knew that that was happening. It's like, well, if they invest 3 people down in the bot side, if they use Kamilu to walk down here as well, we get first tower, which gives us the feats of strength. Might have to back away as well. It puts Heretics in good stead to try and fight around it. Kano is in the mid lane. Sheo jumping across it. They're looking for Targamas, who does still have the flash. Yike and Vladdy on their way across as well. Targamas with the solar flame onto Sten. TP behind as well. Kano's going to be in prime position to open up on this. Vladdy on a rampage gets his 4th of the game. Blackett's going to get locked up as well. And Kana might be the first KC player to get a kill other than Vladdy. Kamilu chasing Kalist out here. The cleanse away. Dodges the spiraling despair.
From the gravity field that Vladdy immediately puts down. So nicely done by the KC mid again, picking up another kill for himself.
And that's the thing, if you are
has
investing...
to try to expend the ultimate to get away from that, or the flash to get away from the Targamas. So I need to
little greedy positioning. Does have to burn the flash. I think if he's hit with a Glacial Fissure, he just dies. There's too much CC from Heretics. Does have the Merc Treads now. You can see 3 of them already, 4 on their way. Yike has a no magic mantle in his inventory.
Hana's dropped topside though, was starting to play towards mid, so I thought they were going to try and shift down. It looks like they are going to go for it and try and use that push. Vladdy immediately TPing into the bottom side, so good map movement here by KC to secure bot tower and maybe some kills off the back.
Solar Flare lands and Stend goes down. Vladdy unstoppable. Flackett trying to put the damage back down. Yike with the Crescent Guard is mitigating a lot of it. Targma's still going forward. Vladdy gets a double. The Arcane Storm doing work. Sheo is able to pick up 1 in response. It's 1 more for Yike now. 8-4 for Carmine Corp. 3,500 their gold lead.
Great map play from KC. So this all started with Kana getting that flash. And I don't really care about Hextech. I want whatever crap Mel's on. Because that is
true.
Whatever she has, I want access to. Because
Inherent magic.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that'd just be great in general too.
Yeah,
so.
it would be quite nice. I feel like I'd be one of those people that just makes a single mistake and then blows myself up.
I was going to say, are you the Harry Potter route or the Terry Pratchett route? Because they go very different ways.
Crescent Card coming out as it looks like for a moment Yike was going to go the Harry Potter route, but about the Kadabra, he goes.
Asio Flackett!
Asio kills. An Asio death for Heretics. Vladdy just absolutely popping off. A triple for him. He's 9-0. Gifted 2 kills at the start, but he's made fine use of them.
And now they hello Hamora, the towers as well, buddy. He's going to back it on up, but still, Heretics look like they're trying to put up a defense here.
Yeah, you can try, but sadly, at the moment, they are failing. Quite sadly.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the 9-0-2 Vladdy on Victor. But yeah, I just don't know what you're supposed to do to break this. They're trying to, though.
Well, they're going on Yike again. He puts down the Crescent Guard. He'll get knocked up with a Glacial Fissure. TP coming in behind Kamilu. It's going to be met by Carlson as he joins the fray. Kana's already killed off Stend. Sheo's almost dead as well. Gets hit by Kalist. Vladdy's chasing off Carlson. And yeah, that was without the Vladimir even there. Oh, great cleanse from Kalist. Yeah. Kana chucks a house into Kamilu to get another kill.
To be honest and just make full advantage of it, because again, 1 kill and the Victor that's about to complete the Void Staff will rip through everyone.
Clear out the vision. Kalist pushing in the wave. And I wonder if Heretics will try and mount their defense underneath this tower. They will. They get onto Kalist. He does still have that false life, but he's gonna have to use it. Dashes in for a little bit more damage. The false life will cause him to withdraw, but Heretics are losing their life bars pretty damn quick. Vladdy with the Arcane Storm. Yike going forward for another kill. Kana, Nars, Sheo slams his face into the wall, and Yike's there to follow up for a double. Flackett with the early cleanse, trying to get away from Kana, and breakable out by Stend, trying to defend his AD carry. But I don't think Stend is gonna survive for much longer. Carlson was waiting for Kalist in a bot lane bush, but Kalist was wary to the threat. And now Carmine Core have a wave pushing in topside. An inhibitor tower, their prize if they want it. Looks like they're actually just gonna get the hell out of there for now. Don't even go for the inhib tower. Oh, Vladdy's waiting! Blackhead flashes away, but Vladdy siphons a little bit of his soul as he goes back with the false light. Keeps that perfect scoreline alive. Yeah, when he, with the hallucinated. Yes! Yes, what a moment! Oh, I wish we could do that. You're Nico, and you playstyle that is exemplified in the copy pasta.
But I also think like KC have proven that they are a real team to focus on.
Oh, 100%.
Like time and time again, they've come up clutch. Targamas tries to there.
Flash looks like great fear onto Targamas there with the Grim Visage. He's locked up, down to 100 HP, almost falling. Carlson on the backline gets onto Kalist, flashes the wall. Carlson needs to get in range. True Shot Barrage will be enough, but Carlson will get the kill now. Sheo being chased out by Kana, who flashes forward. Heretics find 2. I don't think it means much, but they did get 2.
Yeah, good shield from Sten there to stop Sheo going down as well on the back. Regain that vision.
Looking to entrap someone with that Gaze of the Abyss. Does land the root, does a tiny bit of damage to Yike. Nothing really to talk home about. Kalist doesn't have flash. Carlson still looking for that flank position. Gets onto Kana, who's building up towards the Mega Gnar. Carlson trying to leap strike out, pops the stopwatch. Camillu down to half HP. Yike goes in, but he's speared by the Grim Visage. Targum is falling low. Carlson able to get away. Kana now in the midst of Heretics. He's going to have to dash back to the pit, and already Heretics found 1 out of this fight. Kana almost eats the Hextech Drakes. Fire breath there towards the back. Resets coming out from Camillu and Carlson. Kalist jumping forward.
No way!
Vladdy, it's spiraling despair for Carmine Core. They've lost 2 already. Kana has the TP. He's going to rejoin in. Kalist has Flash and Cleanse now. Yike as well. No Flash on him. No Crescent Guard either. TP's coming out from Heretics as they look to stop the soul from Carmine Core, and I think they've done it pretty well.
The rookies on Heretics are playing out of their mind in that fight.
Crazy fight.
Carlson ended up using...
Sten going to be the one to step forward. Kana looking for that flank position. Carlson will mark him. Targamas and Vladdy are down towards the bottom side here. Counter-strike out from Carlson. Kana using the Gnar Chain of Corruption. Kalist has to jump away from it. Glacial Prism going down into Targamas. The Gaze of the Abyss as well. Going to get the root. The Baron already resetting. Carlson keeping Kana busy. True Shot Barrage does get a chunk out of Heretics, but Carmine Core couldn't find much more. What have they got in terms of ultimate? Glacial Prism was used. Chain of Corruption was used. But on the other side, Kalist used True Shot. Kana used his Gnar.
Yike started up again, so KC think that they've burnt enough of the ultimates to try and go for it. Targamas now has his ultimate back up. Can KC find the engage? Wind Becomes Lightning goes wide for Yike.
8,000 on the Baron. Stand looking for the Winter's Bite. Will land it. True Shot again onto Blackhead. But look at the damage on Targamas. He's already dead. Carlson have to flash away. Sheo down. The Arcane Storm trying to put the damage out. Kalist continues to do so. Keeps hitting those Mystic shots. The Wind Becomes Lightning. Stend jumps in the way at the right moment, but they just can't get onto Kalist. Sten trying to get the final order win. Kalist does it all once again. A quadra for him. He dies to the Ignite. But when Vladdy couldn't quite do enough in the fight, it's Kalist who stands up for Carmine Core.
Kana just going to try and interrupt the reset. Needs to try and find him. Says, peekaboo, I see you. As the rest of KC go to tear down the structures in the base.
First inhibitor's fallen. They have a wave as well. A cannon minion with them. Camillu's going to try and get to that Hex Gate. Misses the Grim Visage. The Boomerang will stop him from channeling through the gate. Kana takes the kill. Carmine Core, though, maybe not able to end yet. They take a single Nexus Tower. A minute and a half before the next Drake of Heretics, if it's given the time to do so. Targamas jumps onto Stand. Unbreakable down. Stand Beside Me used already as well, and Stand is just locked up for an absolute age. Carmine Core not giving Heretics the option of getting into the pit for a fight. Instead, they isolate the support, they take him out, and then they turn their eyes back to the Baron.
Vladdy in trouble, though.
Glacial Prison is going to land. Flacked looking for the damage with the piercing arrow. It takes about half of Vladdy's health, but it's not enough. Vladdy can just retreat to the safety of his team. The Baron taken by KC, and once again, the game back in their control.
Yeah, we have to change the corruption from Flack.
Back up, you've got 3 items on your mid laner. Flackett sitting on 3 as well. The True Shot Barrage does hit Camillu. Targamas looking for the engage, but the Grim Visage will fear him away. The Drake has spawned. Hex Soul, a possibility now for Carmine Core. Targamas putting on his tap shoes, able to dodge away from the damage here. Continues just to sidestep it, and Kalist is taking the Drake by himself. Yike will come in for the secure. There's the soul for Carmine Core now. Heretics All hands to the pumps. Can they somehow stop this ship from sinking?
Yeah, it feels so
Away
difficult.
with the Molten Fission. Karna looking for the damage onto Kamilu from the side. Has just gone into mini form. The inhibitor tower in the bot lane. The target, Glacial Prison, going in. Carlson dashing in as well, but Karna able to flash across the wall. Sten stunned up the inhibitor tower for SolarFlare coming out. Kamilu was the one targeted by Targamas and by Vladdy as well. The Arcane Storm begins to do its work. Blackhead forced back to the fountain. He'll escape to the relative safety of it. Yike now needs to get out as well. Counter-strike coming out. Yike able to dash away. Carlson pops the stopwatch. Only one Nexus tower stands for Heretics, but Carmine Corp aren't even focusing it yet. Instead, they're keeping Heretics low. They'll take the second Nexus tower, and Heretics can't hold on to the game. Carmine Corp diving forward, and they'll secure their spot in playoffs. Also, MKOI, very good all-in. Some range as well in the way in the Corki. On the other side, SK, they have a bit of poke themselves. We've seen how much
So he took this top side, immediately ran over, defended his own, then rotated back up, avoided doing the Krugs, because it means that he's in position then to contest the top Scuttle Crab, and now he's just going to move immediately through mid lane as well and try and get on towards that bottom side, but you're maybe just looking for the gank onto Jojo Pyun instead, as Jojo...
Gravity Field goes down. Jojo has the flash, will use it early to escape Isma. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, trades continuing, top side as well. Loopy forced away, Ignite ticking, another auto is enough, and Super pulls out first blood.
Nicely done. Good hook from Alvaro to set that one up, but Isma now going to spot it. Both of these resets.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew that Elioya was waiting in the bush, because Isma is now very low HP, and Jojo and Elioya can chase him down. Rika's just finishing his reset in the mid lane. It's like, Isma, you're on your own. Can you escape? Elioya flashes! And the answer is Isma cannot. 2-0 now for MKOI.
Yeah, Elioya immediately
Decides
flashed.
not to flash for the chase with Alvaro working his way up the river.
Yeah, a little nervous as there was multiple members of Movistar KOI. Crab going to go across to Elioya. How far do you want to go here?
Alvaro has flash and ignite. Luffy's going in with the grand entrance. Vault Breaker charged up by Elioya. Rahel now needs to jump across, but Alvaro lands the root there with the staggering blows, and Rahel dies to the ignite. And oh, SK, what on earth are you doing? They lose another kill.
Doesn't mean that GiantX will have to reset though, because he can't really contest in the next wave. So Dragon to Movistar KOI, and they're just going to continue to pick up pretty much not everything on the map, because those
Nearwin is the one who is under threat as GiantX, Rika, and Isma are looking for the collapse. Mirwin flashes away, public execution gets onto the backline. GiantX still tanking up the tower. Mirwin still very healthy, and that tower is ramping up. Isma down to 100 HP. Rika trying to put the damage down as well. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's another dive happening. MKOI already killed off Rahel. Yoya tanking the tower. Loopy was able to escape. Mirwin survives on the bot side, and it's perfect for MKOI across the map. Rika, you stay around here, should be okay. Mirwin just dashes in, clears the wave, and then can reset.
Yeah, I mean, Rika accidentally taking another terror shot in the exit there. Means I'm not even sure if you can fully stick around. So dive successful on top side. They're going to get the tower off the back of it. And yeah, okay, you get some wave on bot side, maybe a turret play, but they just couldn't execute on the dive. Look, Mirren, and now you're in a position as well to maybe look for a dive on the bottom half of the map.
Rika gonna try and survive this. I'm not sure how well he'll do. Gravity Field goes down, and Elioya tanks up the tower. Arcane Storm going out as well. Cease and desist enough. Elioya flashes away, and that's spiraling despair not only for Rika, but also for SK. 6-0 now for MKOI.
And you had a double reset from GiantX and Isma, so they're not really in a position to try and trade this on the map elsewhere. Super happy going to clear the wave. Rahel will be able to dodge away from the hook. Now a TP in behind Jojo Pyun.
Jojo has no flash. Glacial Prison is going to hit. Okay. Jojo, you overstepped a little bit. He's going to try and walk his way away, just delay for as much as possible.
Get the wave!
Can't quite get it. Molten Fisher not enough. In the end, Isma picks up SK's first kill of the game.
But TP now available for Rika as well, so with him coming back onto the map, he will need to cover topside, but can also TP in for a potential dragon fight if they want to. Jojo off the map for no while. Cover over the gaping wound, but not a huge amount.
I watched a rugby match a few weeks ago. I can't remember who it was between, but won't make any mistakes. Because in this sort of situation, it is easy to be like, oh, we're just in the lead, overstep a little bit, right? We saw there Mirwin trading with GiantX. He wins that 1v1. You saw he was very much an advantage to the health. He looks for the public execution, spiraling despair going down as well. The 2v1 also in Mirwin's favor. GiantX gets a counter strike. Mirwin diving forward, and just as I praised them for not overstepping, Loopy comes back in, but where's the damn damage? You don't have any of GiantX's in there. In the end, the tower will fall. The Drake as well for MKOI. I was going to say, yeah, Mirwin backed off because Loopy was around the corner. Here, Mirwin could go in because Jojo's around the corner.
And to quote my favorite caster, Rakan doesn't win them. So it's not working out well for SK at all. As Movistar KOI just continue to take turrets in their faces. Alvaro should be able to just, flash away. And is now completely fine. So that's
great just KOI have total control of this game.
Course. Yes.
Yes. Wait, pending ride approval.
Soon, TM.
TP behind. SK are looking for something here. Loopy does have the quickness. Is he going to get down with it? KOI looking for the re-engage, and Rika pops the stopwatch. Rahel caught out towards the backside. Counter-strike coming on to Alvaro as well as they're looking for the CC chain, but KOI wrapped up GiantX like a gift basket. He did. Wait, he did it. He's whooping. He's whooping on them, guys. Whoop! Straight onto the back line. SK get nothing. Mirwin takes from them everything.
It was just, they just couldn't stop it. It was just too quick. They were gone before their very eyes, and now the towers will fall with it. Just, again, great picks from Movistar KOI, and I really do like the fact that they are using this dive composition alongside, like, the Severing Bolts. Like, these are the combos inherent to this, and Movistar KOI are just setting up fantastically with it.
Well, Super didn't hit the tower. You do need the turning circle of a dime to be able to get to that tower. I think Riptide hasn't got those new stabilizers installed yet. You can tell I don't know anything about cars. Jojo just stepping forward.
That's my 5-year-old bike.
I mean, they have Voracious. Just take the fight. You got false lives. SK won't even get any of them down for now. KOI going to reset, it looks like. All credit to Loopy, all credit to Isma. They've looked for things. They just haven't been able to find anything in this game, really. It's a $5,000.
LEC at the moment is the most exciting it has been in a while. Like, I really don't know who's going to come out on top this split.
I think alongside it, it's not G2 at the top, right? Yeah. And them struggling as Jojo flashes over the Glacial Prison. Does still have the Voracious Attica. And meanwhile, there's an engage in the mid lane. Cease and desist onto Rahel. Loopy dashes away. Saves his own life for only a second as the Vault Breaker follows him. Depth Charge is going to land as well. They still are just chasing forward for Loopy. We'll see Elioya retreat. GiantX underneath the tower. Alvaro and Mirwin still have their false lives.
That was a hook, Alvaro.
Spare GA. Hey.
Look, he's
we
winning.
Watch and we don't judge, okay? Mirwin's still trading in it. Like, you could just look for a little bit more damage. The thing here is, often if you're trading your false life for damage, and you're looking for cooldowns, right? You're looking for flashes, you're looking for ultimates.
Yeah.
So just click on the Giant's belt there, we'll make sure.
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely not the Warmogs build.
But you could get a Clink.
It is, yeah. It is the... Oh, maybe no.
Yeah, the Heart still definitely builds out double Giants.
Yeah.
If you see your Sejuani building Heartsteel when you're 6,000 gold behind at 25 minutes. Oh, did Loopy see them? I'm going to say he didn't. I'm going to say perhaps he did not observe the fact that KOI were waiting for him in the bush. It's another game. The tower forfeit for KOI. 12-1 now, their advantage. It's going to be an 8,500 gold leads as they take the tier 2, or take some of the tier 2 in the bot side too.
Yeah, Mirren's got the other one. Going to be able to tear this one down. Although with the Hex Gates, he's actually going to have to back away. But still, Baron up and available. Ruin his tempo here. The rest of KOI can never get Baron.
No, KOI can, but Mirwin can't, Rob. You got to take the small wins where you can. But yes, KOI will take the Baron, as you say. And
are we being a bit... I don't know if I'm good.
The fact that with 3 games left in the split, we are saying there are still splits in a month's time, shows how SK have performed so far. Jojo gets a kill on Loopy. Alvaro locked up for a second. Rahel was able to dash across the wall, buffering out, but Elioya's on the chase, and it's a public execution for Rahel as Mirwin takes him down. Isma, Rika, and GiantX being chased away. Elioya could just jump across the wall. I think he's going to. Look at that Vault Breaker using the Oracles to catch out Rika, and the stopwatch doesn't really buy him much time at all. Mirwin dashing forward for GiantX. KOI with the Baron, 27 minutes in, are pushing through the base. The first inhibitor forfeit, and perhaps the Nexus towers to boot.
Isma didn't build Heartsteel at Warmogs.
Oh, Warmogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay.
Sorry, but there's the engage. There we go. Loopy will fall. The rest of SK are sure to crumble. The towers return to rubble, and I think Movistar KOI are going to be very, very happy with this one.
Did go for the Warmogs in the end. Double Giant's belt. In the end, I think he must have sold one of them because I'm pretty sure Warmogs builds out of a single Giant's belt. But yeah, as you say, KOI will clean it up. 17 kills to 1. A dominant performance by them. Impeccable stuff. SK, on the other hand, found wanting.